This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Double check you're still subscribed to the channel. Double check your notification on, and if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly, because you know these bad actors are working overtime to suppress the channel, because they don't want more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. And please be on the lookout for the scammers. They are out there trying to steal your future, on top of the naked shorters. Yo, guys, listen. GameStop, you saw my video, had an amazing earnings report. They knocked it out the park. And they also announced a dividend. Not a cash dividend, but an actual warrant. So that means for every 10 GME shares that you have, you're going to get one warrant. And that warrant will give you the opportunity to purchase one GME share for $32. And everybody who has AMC shares as of October 3rd, I think they're going to receive the warrants on October 7th. Okay? They're going to receive the warrants on October 7th. And those warrants are going to be good until October 30th of 2026. So you're going to have probably about 1 year to exercise the warrant if you want, or they're going to be actually trading on NASDAQ as GME WS or something like that. Okay? That hasn't been finalized yet. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. While these warrants are great, these are great. These are great. But you have to remember that the DTCC controls access. Okay? They control access to these warrants. And when I say that, I mean this. Just like the DTCC allows counterfeit shares to be put into your account to make it appear that you have real shares when you have absolutely nothing, the DTCC has the power to put counterfeit warrants in your account. Okay? So the smaller naked shorters, and this is just my opinion, I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell GME, but the shorter, the smaller naked shorters who don't have some good ties, some good influence over DTCC, they are going to have to come up with the real warrants to put into the people's accounts. They're going to have to get the real warrants. But the big dogs that own the DTCC, they are going to just credit people's accounts with warrants that doesn't exist. Okay? That is what's going to be happening. There's no doubt in my mind about that, because we all know the DTCC works in hand with the naked shorters, because the naked shorters cannot function without the DTCC turning a blind eye to all the counterfeit shares that they are crediting to people's accounts. Okay? The naked shorting cannot happen without DTCC being complicit. Okay? If I've learned anything else over the last 5 years, is that naked shorting cannot continue unless the DTCC is complicit. So once we have these warrants, and there's going to be counterfeit warrants, there has to be counterfeit warrants, or they're going to start covering. Do I believe they're going to start covering? They can't. They can't, because it's going to send GME to the moon. They're going to talk to their buddies in the DTCC, and they're going to be crediting shareholders' accounts with counterfeit warrants. Okay? I'm hoping, and this is just my opinion, that the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI step in once these counterfeit warrants start showing up in people's accounts, because that is what I believe is going to happen. Is it great for GME? The warrants are great for GME if they are distributed properly. But what we've learned over the last 5 years is these bad actors do what they want, when they want, with no real repercussions. So if you're a smaller naked shorter of GME, more than likely you're going to have to start closing out your shares, because you're going to have to come up with those warrants that we know do not exist. Do not exist. So anytime after October 7th, when those warrants are supposed to be in your account, I believe we're going to see a lot of volatility with GME. But, and here's something else, and I know you guys are not going to like this. The warrants give you the opportunity to buy GME shares at $32. So all these criminals really have to do is make sure they naked short GME under $32, and then the warrants have no value after October 30th of 2026. Okay? And are they capable of just creating counterfeit GME shares every single day to manipulate the price? Of course. Are they capable of sending 90% of the buy orders into the dog pools? Of course. The bottom line is this. These warrants can expose the naked shorters if the DTCC does their job. If the DTCC is complicit, these warrants won't do anything, in my opinion. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think the GME warrant dividend is a positive catalyst for GME? Or do you think the DTCC is going to conspire with the naked shorters to put counterfeit warrants in your account on October 7th? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.